Hi guys, this is Rosa Kelly. So I am here to share with you a little tutorial or quick process of how I created my altar book mini album. Now I did record the process as I was making this one, but I did not, or I lost the footage of when I was altering the actual book. So luckily I have a couple of books because I actually love the texture I said of this book, and this is a book that I found at the dollar store, and it's a really good book. I was reading it and it has some poetry inside, so it was really interesting. So when you alter the book and you take the pages off, definitely do keep your pages for journaling, junk journaling, and things like that. So since I lost the footage, I decided I'm just gonna recreate a little bit how I did the base for this one. So as you can see, the album has a lot, or the book has a lot of pages, and once I'm turning into this album, it only has like eight pages here. And so the way I alter mine is first thing I count how many signatures the book has, because you know these books are stitched and they all have signatures, and each signature I counted has about 12 pages, so it's 6 on each side. So what I did is I found the center, and I'm not gonna do the whole thing, but I will show you the basics. So I found the center of the signature and I literally just ripped them off. So you do want to make sure you are grabbing the center. So since this book had 6 on each signature, I want to keep 2 on each side. So what I'm gonna do here is just like take these ones, and I know it kind of feels a little bit, it makes me feel a little sad to break the pages, but you know, sometimes we just have to do it. So again, I'm gonna take, okay, so let's see here, the ones that come on this same signature here. I think there's one. Okay, so these ones, for example, I just rip them. Okay, so I take 4 out on each side, and then what I do with the first 2 is I'm gonna glue in completely. So I'm just gonna go with my glue all the way around and all the way inside the page as well. And then I'm gonna close this one. Okay, and this is from the signature. The first 2 on the book, they were not on the same signature, so all I did with these 3 is I'll just glue them together, and that will be the page 1. But I'm trying to show you here how I did the signatures. So then I go to the other 2 on the back and do the same thing, close them together, glue them together. So now for this first signature, I have these 2 pages, and they're both 2. And what I did next was just glue a little bit on the top and a little bit on the bottom, and just press these 2, and that way I'm creating, so this will be the first page. So the first page, you have 4 pages together, and then the pocket, right? So you have 2, the pocket, and 2, and it makes a good sturdy page. So I really like how this feels, and so that's exactly what I have. Not the first one, but I think it will be the second one. So like here, so this is the page, and then you will see on the process that I'm adding, you know, all the design paper and how I decorated. You will see that next. So now I'm just, oh, and then I'm also going to show you a different type of page, because when I did this one, I was kind of experimenting and playing around, because this is the first time that I do an altar project like this. So this page here, this is actually a pocket, like a little type of envelope. So you will see on the process how I did the actual page, but to prepare for that page, all I did here is grab my ruler, and this will be the next signature. Okay, so that means your next 6 pages or whatnot. So all I did is grab my ruler, and I kind of stayed away from the edge of the book here, or the spine of the book, about an inch. And then all I did was just like cut it with my X-Acto knife, just like this. So you're gonna go a couple times so you can cut all of the 6 pages. So I just did this, and so I go back and I cut a little more, just like that. So then you'll see that the pages will start just coming out. And make sure that you only do the ones for your signature. Like this one didn't cut too well, but okay. So then let's see, this is the one, and this should be 6 for this book. Definitely whatever book you're making, it's probably a little bit different. And then all I did is put these ones together, and that way I'm creating a hinge type of thing. And then you will see in the process video how I added the page for this hinge. Okay, so now we have the hinge and the page. So you can do either or. For this album I did 1 hinge, and the remaining I just did pages, and then I saved all of the extra pages, like I said, to use it for different mixed media projects or journaling. So yeah, so then you go ahead and you do the same for the remaining of your book. It is actually a very simple process. When I did this one, it only took me about 20 minutes to get all the pages ripped out. And yeah, so now I'm gonna let you watch how I embellish this album. So as you saw, I covered everything with this beautiful lace, and this lace was sent to me by my beautiful friend Rosa at Rosa's Creative Way. And then I altered this frame, and this is one of those wooden frames that I think it came from Michael's. I had it in my stash for a long time. And then so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna layer some flowers, and I'm using this Wonderland collection by Stamperia, and I don't know where I put it, I just had it. And so it has a lot of pinks and blues and whites, so this is why I picked these flowers. The white flowers are from Graphic 45, and the other two, I think, I'm pretty sure they're from the Recollection flowers. And I just had them on my stash here, so I'm just going to put these beautiful flowers on this side of my frame here, just like these. And I love these flowers because they have a lot of volume, so they definitely make the project stand out. Okay, so I just added this little note here, which is a piece from the paper collection as well. I have the sheet here that I cut it out, and then there was also a cute butterfly here, so I wanted to add it. And then I'm using this beautiful little trim, and this was sent to me by my friend Sandy, so I'm just using one little piece here to embellish the center of the frame. So now I'm gonna wait for this to dry a little bit, and then we're gonna do the inside of the book. So now I have this piece that measures 7.5 by 10, and that is because my pages measure 7.5 by 5.25 roughly. So I wanted to do this because as you saw here, what I did is just cut the pages and created this little hinge. So my idea is to fold this in two and kind of create and make like a signature, just as we do and kind of like in a mini album. So first thing, I'm going to just ink all around, and I just absolutely love this paper collection. It is so beautiful, and I love how it already has a little mixed media feeling to it. Okay, so I inked all around, so now I have this page. It's like that. So what I want to do is I'm going to add some glue here, and again, I'm not going all the way till the end here of the hinge, just a little bit on the side, and I'm going to place this in and make sure that it's all the way in level with the actual book, just like that on this side. And now I'm gonna turn this around, and I'm just going to add some glue here on the bottom and also on this side of the hinge to create a pocket. Now my pocket is gonna open up, so I think it will be a good idea to punch a little hole here before we close. And I'm just gonna open a half a circle there, and now I can close this. Make sure this is really flat, and I might have to add a little bit more glue. And here we go. So now we have this page that also serves as a pocket. And as you saw me using this washi tape, and mainly it's just to cover up this side here that you can still see a little bit of how I turn some of the pages out. And because the washi tape tends not to be super sticky, I'm adding some glue so my washi tape won't come out. At least this washi tape, it's not sticky at all. Okay, and I like this one because it's wide enough. So I'm just gonna go like this, try to be even, and trim this washi. And it also looks really pretty with the washi tape. So I'm gonna do the same over here. And I actually don't mind at all the book here, so I actually like it. So I'm gonna leave some of the pages with the book text. I think it will look really cute. So I'm gonna skip that one and this one too, and then I'm gonna continue here. I hope that you guys enjoy this tutorial. I hope that I was able to inspire you. Please visit ASC Supplies on Etsy if you would like to get yourself this amazing paper collection. I'm gonna have the links down below. So all I have left to do is just to add the tags that go in here, but I might just leave it like this and just put pictures on them. I'm not sure yet what I'm gonna do. But again, I wanna thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.